Welcome back to my channel, Dooney Addicts. I am back with an unboxing. I've already popped the box and of course did it from the bottom instead of the top for whatever strange reason. Wasn't paying any attention. I will say that this will be, I think, the second of this bag type in my collection. It is an older bag style. One of the bags that I have in red, of course, and it has been a bag that I have used over and over again throughout the year. So when it was released in a different color, leather style print, I found a color that I was especially attracted to, that I thought would be a great everyday type neutral workhorse, can hold everything bag. So I decided to add another one to my collection. So what am I talking about? It is the Kristen tote in the color Bordeaux. That's a little different. There is a QVC quality inspected sticker on the outside of the bag. So maybe QVC is hearing us when we say that some of the bags that they are sending out are not acceptable, should not be sent out or shipped again as new. So I'm glad to see that this one has been inspected, and I can tell that this is the original packaging. It still has the strap covered. The handle is properly stuffed. So I am happy to see that. Let's dig in and take a look at this bag. I definitely need to do a size comparison between this Kristen tote and what I will call my original, or the OG, out of my collection, because this one just feels a little bit smaller. I'm sure they're probably the same size. Maybe it's the fact that the other one is a solid color and this one has the embossing all over it, but it just feels like a smaller bag. But just take a look at the detail of this embossing. I don't know what it is about this Bordeaux color, but I think it's just very rich, a very classic color. I know there were, teals and, some of these other pops of color, but for me, the warmer colors are what attracts me in the embossing. So on the front of the bag, it has the gold tone logo plate on the front of the bag. It has two pockets, so one on each side of the bag. I'm getting ready to switch phones, so I'm not sure how my new phone will fit in the side of this, especially once I get it in a case, but it is still a nice size bag. The pockets are good. You could get a bottle of water in there depending on how full the interior of the bag is. The back of the bag continues to have that embossing plate on the back with the wider scales, or the larger scales, in the center of the bag, and then the smaller scales on the side. And then there we have again the second pocket on the opposite side of the bag. There are 4 feet on the bottom of the bag, and as you can tell, even on the bottom of the bag, there is a continuation of the Croco embossing in the same pattern that is on the face, or the body of the bag. The bag has a double shoulder strap. And depending on your arms will determine whether or not this is going to be a comfortable fit, whether you end up carrying it by the handles or over the crook of the arm. Let's see if I can get this done here. So I've got that. And they are just rolled, sealed handles. Great stitch work on the handles that kind of contrast against the body of the bag and actually complement the gold tone hardware. The top closure of the bag is a single magnetic snap closure. The collar of the bag is in the Croco, as well as the plate on the back in the same leather as the strap. Zip pocket, slip pocket, all collared in the same leather to match the straps. And the front wall of the bag has 2 slip pockets. One, what I'll call a medium size, and then a large that will more than accommodate my hands. You could use that as a cosmetic case. You could use it for keys. You could use it for hand sanitizer. You could use it about for anything that you want. It will even hold, if you have like a Dooney Bourke card case or a small wristlet or a little clutch, those will also fit in that little pocket. Some of them will fit upright, others you have to slide in on their sides, but they will work. The bag does come with a dust cover, and it has the nylon key keeper. So overall, a pretty nice sized bag. I am I've accepted a new position, so I've left my company and decided to take some time off during the month of December before I started my new gig. So I have not worked since December the 8th. So I've been in true holiday vacation, birthday celebration, get your life together before 2017 is gone mode. So I've had plenty of time to, kind of plot how I want to end this year and packing for holiday vacation now that I'm unpacked from Hawaii, and just kind of getting things together so that when it is time for me to start my new gig on January the 2nd, I will, feel well rested, prepared, and ready to go. And I'm really thinking that this bag could, not making any promises yet because I have tons of bags coming. I want to show you the bag that I ultimately decided on as my graduation gift to myself and my birthday gift to myself, which is a completely separate bag. But I feel like this could really be a contender as one of the bags that I consider to start off, because I think it makes an impression. It's very polished, and it'll be large enough for me to take all of those things that you might need for a first day of work, and then to bring back home, all the papers and stuff that they give you on the first day to start getting acclimated to the organization. One of the things that I want to make sure that you notice on this bag is that it has some nice curves to it. It is not a straight up and down bag. It does have a little bit of a tulip type effect on the sides. And then the top of the bag is actually not a blunt straight cut. It actually has a little bit of a peak. Kind of reminds me of Diamond Head just a little bit. I still have Hawaii on the brain, but if you just take a look at that, you can tell that it has a little bit of a peak there right in the center, and that the sides kind of slope down just a little bit. It is a beautiful bag. Let me see if I can get you a close up so that you can just really see what this Bordeaux color looks like. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. What I will say is that this has been a fun year for me with Dooney Bourke, and I'd like to hear down in the comments if you'd like to see maybe my best bags or favorite bags or most used bags of 2017. If you'd like to see maybe a few more bags that I don't know. Tell me what you'd like to see as I wrap up the end of the year. I'm going to be traveling, but I do want to record some videos so that while I'm away, I have an opportunity to upload and to be able to continue interact with you as we wrap up the fabulous year of 2017 and get ready for 2018 and all that it will hold in potential and blessings and mercy and grace and abundance and just all of those things that God just can't can't help but giving to us, even when we don't always do the things that we're supposed to do. So thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.